Anyway, welcome back, everyone. This is quite the adventure right here. I gotta tell these people, because this is driving me nuts, I think. I'm trying to get air in my tires somehow, some way. You guys might be able to see that little thing came on. I guess that screw finally, I don't know what's going on. Tried getting here early and, man, did not work out that way. Well, welcome back, everyone. We did it again. It has been a very, I wouldn't say stressful morning, but it's been not what I expected. So, got shortchanged at Dunkin', which ain't too big of an issue. Then my tire pressure system came on. I waited 30 minutes at the gas station to put air in my tire, because you put a free air sign at a gas station, it's like everyone goes there because they want to save themselves $1. So I waited like 30 minutes for that. My thing didn't reset. So young Taco would freak out because he would think that he has a flat tire, but I said, screw it. I see nothing wrong with my tires. It could be the spare, but I think it's a tire with a screw in it. You can't patch this screw, all right? That's one of the things. There's right here, you can't patch that because it's so close to the sidewall. But there's air in there. We'll be all right. I'll get home. But we are at an auction, so let's hope today is a good one and see what we find today. Today's lovely auction. Also, the van's empty. Did that. My friend over here in the orange hat, that's the guy who gets me into the V&A rummage sale early. So I'm very excited to see him, because I don't see him. I used to see him at auction every single week, and I stopped going to auction. He stopped going to auction, so I only see him twice a year now. But not the case for today. Wow, that is interesting. Do you see that? It's green depression base with a pink depression top. I've never seen that.
Zucchini bread. It's frozen, so you're good.
That's Bailey the pup. Bailey just got a haircut. It's the auction dogs, you remember? It's like, I'd say maybe like 2 or so auction dogs. That's probably the most. No, oh. Someone just said Bailey got a haircut. Yep. You kind of remember the dogs of auctions. What the heck kind of chain bar is that? That protector thing. That's interesting. There's a lot of people here for something that starts in an hour or 10 minutes. It's because they have the really nice stuff. They got really nice comics here. I think she's gonna sell this probably. Oh, that's kind of nice. So where'd you drive from 100 miles away?
Over near Indiantown, guy. I see you down Leesport.
Oh, so you came from like eastern Pennsylvania?
Right near Fredericksburg. Jonestown, Lebanon.
Oh, okay, Lebanon. Yeah, I know Lebanon. I mean, you were naming off towns there in Virginia. I was like, you're not coming from Virginia.
No. That's like I saw when I looked on here. I saw Lebanon. Oh, there's probably more now.
Yeah.
I know it down there. Now here's another one.
What, in our mouse?
Yeah, let's see the.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't getting that, George. Selling the whole drawer or something.
she'll probably say choice out of this, and then she'll sell the whole pile, and then she'll say we'll sell this whole cabinet up here, and then we'll sell that cabinet.
Right.
And she might do it by the shelf. Usually she'll say if you want one item, we'll sell one item. Just
Right.
pick
Do that
hers.
for a couple of times.
Yeah. And usually, like, it goes pretty expensive at the beginning, and then towards the end, she kind of like, all right, if it goes down below $3, we're just selling it.
I don't know. Sure.
Oh, wow. Holy smokes. Oh my goodness. Oh, you think stuff in here is for sale? Oh, Jesus. Maybe not. Maybe not. Ah, man.
Yeah, I should do something better out there. I was at an auction once and there was a nice table saw and a nice wet.
Safe's empty?
Empty.
And I talked
Empty.
to a guy and he wanted to
Looks
go
heavy.
in the highway.
Oh, very heavy.
And I said, "You
Oh yeah, she's empty.
You can have one, I'll take the other and I won't bid against. So we didn't bid it against each other.
Yeah, you can make a deal sometimes.
Yeah.
You trust your guy.
I don't know if you ever heard that, but you can't do that at auctions. It's called collusion. It's actually illegal. I gotta show you this table here. That's amazing. I can do without the nautical theme, but the table itself is really one of a kind. Okay, so I grabbed some media. I don't know if these old boxed, I don't know if these are programs or games. I think they're programs. I don't know if they're worth anything. I know the games are. There's collectors out there for that. Oh, Flight Simulator. I got this for Christmas one year. Don't remember which one it was. I feel like it wasn't this one. If I can find a year on it, I'll let you know. I feel like it was around 2002, 2003. This guy must have really liked the Flight Simulator. Those are the days of like the old games from the 90s. Like there was a golf game I remember. You had Hoyle, the casino games, different card kind of games. These aren't like they're really collectible anyway. I paid $3 for all that stuff, and then $1 for some angels. I don't know. It's taco being taco right now. The prices are going kind of high right now, but it always gets cheaper by the end of the day. I should have documented the. I don't think I did. I did a little bit of planes. The planes sold anywhere between like 50 to like 150 a piece. If anyone out there is curious, I don't know. That's probably like the one tool I can never figure out. I mean, I think there's like Stanley 1 or Stanley 2. There's one one plane that seems like everyone always asks about is like, oh, do you have a Stanley such and such? I don't know what that number is, because if I ever find it, the probability is someone else already knows what it is. Just like today when everything sold for like 150, 50 to 150. If there was a Stanley 1 or 2, someone knew it. But good old box lot taco. Fill it up. $1 for all this good stuff. Even hot lemonade pouches. What the heck is this? Vinyl trains. All right. The comics over there. Cobra. Telephone answering system. Man, it's an old answer. That's old. Remember when people didn't have this? They didn't have an answering machine. Growing up, I had an answering machine and a fax machine. It was like next generation craziness. People would be shocked. Some even, I think, had copiers on them. I don't know. But anyway, the comics are going up for like anywhere between 75 to 200. I should have got documentation of it, but a lot of people said that the comics really weren't good ones, but they were decent ones. So they hear 200 on them. They're probably decent ones. I have a hand truck in there. I'm hauling everything back and forth. $1 Million Brain taco stacks ain't working so well today. Working like
I got 35, I'm at 40, 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 I'm at 40. So $35 a piece. Number is 101. Go back here to the table and 101. Number 101. Okay, artwork. We've got 2 tables of artwork over there. Electronics. Still taken. Okay. Buy the piece choice on artwork on the 2 tables over there. Anybody think you go to the artwork? Number was 81. Number 81.
sold 45 a piece. I don't know which one they want. Good old pink depression wear. Sucker for depression wear. The depression wear actually went really expensive. I mean, they were selling for like $35 a box. I got the remainder lots, of course, for $1 a table, which I'll show you here in a bit. I'm going to cherry pick out all the colored glass and maybe a couple of these like little figurine kind of things. Like these plates are kind of nice. But I'll probably leave the wine glasses, which realistically will probably be like the best thing I leave. Now people are probably wondering why I'd ever leave anything. You end up with, like, when you're buying dollar box lots, you're ending up with a lot of just stuff that doesn't have a resale value. So I'm really not trying to fill up all my garbage cans. I hate to do it. The glassware you can kind of recycle, not the depression stuff, but the other stuff sometimes.
Appliances again. I got 5, how about 7, half? I got 5, 7, how about 10, 10.
It's like this pressed glass stuff I'm going to leave. That's actually all glass. It's just polished. It looks like it's sterling trim. It's not. Leaving all of this. Taking that. Maybe this. I want to show you that. Look at that thing. That is cool.
Flashing, $10 bid on it, now 15. I'm back 50, huh? 50 now 60. 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60. I've got 50, look at the 60, 60, other 50, look at the 60, 60, 60, 60, 60. Sold $50. 73. Number 73. All right, let's do the copper, let's do the copper piping here one night. Not the tubing or the flexible, but the long stuff, all right? $100 bid on it, $100 bid on it. Yeah. Now 110. I've got 100. Look at the 110, 110, 110, 110, 110, 110, 110. 120. 120, 120, now 130. 140, 150, 160, 170, 180. 180. Now we're going to do the whole pile of the coils. Yeah. $100 bid on that. Now 110. 120, 130, 140, 150, 150, 160, 170, 180, 180, 180, 180, 180, 180. I'm a 170, 180, 180, now 190, 200, 210, 220. Well, let's do this. Buy the piece your choice, and then that way maybe you'll take
Does
3
the
things.
eagle go with it? On the door here.
Above you.
Yeah, for the one you bought. You got the grinder. That's yours. Don't anybody touch this grinder. Nope. But buy the piece choice on anything but the grinder. Anybody 5 a piece? 7 half, 10, 12 and a half, 15, 17 half, 20, 22 and a half, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60, 70.
Alright, got my trash cans. It's like the 8th auction I bought trash cans at. But $3 for all the trash cans, and mine are all broken again. So, I'll be happy with that. I won't take them now. This is actually a nice one with the lid on it. That might be a Wheeling, I think it is. Unless it's new. Alright, heading out right now. Exhausted. I had my camera going for like 4 hours straight. Or for 20. I had my camera going for like 18 or 20 minutes straight, so it went down to 1%. So hopefully I can get some battery back on the way home, but all finished. I am exhausted. Look at my shirt. Good old salsa shirt. Exhausted. Alrighty, man, today was an absolute wild one. So my camera stopped working. Well, I had it on for some reason. I changed this camera up so when I'm at auctions I can mute it so there's not like this beeping sound. And I must have turned it on while I was standing around. I felt down in my pocket because like, wow, my thigh is really, really hot. This thing was scorching hot, and that's one of the issues with these GoPros is it gets really, really hot. I had to shut it off. It was down at 2%. It took probably 18 to 20 minutes before that thing actually cooled off and I could like feel my pocket again. But overall, an awesome day. This is all the stuff from yesterday that I just threw here, which I'll have to go through, as well as somehow go through all of this wonderful stuff. So I spent, and like I said, today was a wild day. It was crazy. I actually, on the way home, I stopped and got air actually at a legit gas station, which actually had like a legit PSI checker, and my light went off. So thankfully that's all done. I've got some trash cans here. Now, that trash can is pretty cool. It's metal. It does have a lid wherever that is. I do have a lot of contents of just like pickers' rights, so to speak, of just like random stuff. So we got all of this, and there has to be like 5 or 6 cases, like, I can't explain it. A lot of wood screws, which sell very, very well. My friend, this is for grease fittings apparently. My friend bought the contents to a wall, and I think he spent like $55, and all he took was like maybe 6 items. Now, when he was done, he obviously, you know, we all like kind of help each other out. So he was like, hey, if there's anything you want, grab it. So I kind of scavenged up the other items like these, which will definitely sell tomorrow. But there's a really, really nice hatchet. You guys know me, how I like my hatchets and my axes. I kind of just like, I think they're cool more than like actually use them or really sell them. But he's actually a guy who like collects them. And he already gave me all this stuff, and I was like, yo, look. And I should have got on video, but my camera was acting up. I didn't have a battery on it because I had to charge it on the way home. But it was an awesome hatchet, and it was like tucked away in the corner, hidden by a couple really used paintbrushes. Anyone who's like held an axe handle, like it's a wood handle, so old paintbrushes can kind of blend in with a, you know, an axe handle, or at least a hatchet handle or a hammer handle. But I gave it to him because I was like, hey man, look, you left this. I think you kind of want this. And he's like, wow, no way. And it was like $150, $175 hatchet. And you don't really see those that often. Like, I see a good hatchet or a good axe maybe once every 3 years, 2 or 3 years. It is very hard to find a non-common one. So he was really excited for that. I mean, I didn't like charge him for it. I just said, hey man, you left this. And I gave it to him. My most expensive buy was probably this, and then I bought some wire that went with it for $15. The copper there was just insane price. I can't believe it. Like, that stuff that was a huge pile sold for a combined price of around $500. Insane. But yeah, lots of tools, more screws, because you feel like you're going to get screwed. This is actually something that's fine. These locking, I don't know, they're locking nuts or locking washers, bolts. Just named off 3 different things there. But I actually don't own any of those, and I go out and I always have to buy them because I can't remember what I use them for, but there's something I use them for. I don't know if it's my snowblower, and they're not cheap, man. They're like $1.50 a piece, which is kind of stupid. I do have my trash cans. I do have some primitive stuff, some gauges. Overall, it was a great day. I spent a total of $42. Oh, buddy. This was on the pile of stuff that he had. They gave me. Hopefully I can flip this over and show you. Oh my goodness, look at that. Freaking, I wonder how much these nails cost. Made by Hitachi. Probably like 10, 15 bucks at least just for this box. Is this Hitachi? It just says master on it. I tell you what, old chop saws. There's an old Hitachi chop saw there. I think sold for $10. I can't imagine anything being under 400 bucks when it was bought new. It was a very large chop saw. Anyway, I wanted to show you some of these jackets, but it looks like they're kind of buried. This might be one. Maybe I could show you another. This is, I think, yeah. So I got some Carhartt. The beautiful thing about going to these auctions is sometimes people aren't after the same thing you are after, so there's no clothing people there. And I got a couple Carhartt jackets, I think 2 or 3. That are through a washer. This has got to be like on eBay at least $100 once it's washed. There's also a really nice jacket I also grabbed. I think it might have been this one. Unfortunately, the logo on the back, yeah, is this one. The logo on the back ain't the best, but it was really nice at one point. Like, look at that. Brewery Machinist. That's vintage. So very, very cool day all around. I did buy a bunch of glassware. I got it so cheap, it was unreal. I couldn't really pass it up. I grabbed this stuff because it had a really cool logoing on it. You can't read that, it's a shame. You can kind of see it. Maybe if I can really hold my hand still. I don't, somebody might be able to tell what that logo is. It's almost like an H and a S, or a U and a S. Very cool stuff. I only grabbed this because I had it. It was in my lot of glassware. But overall, another awesome day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this treasure hunt. Thank you for coming along with me for another awesome day. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe down below for more treasure hunts. Until next time, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace.